Hi, I'm Agnila Rodriguez from Navaling, originally from Margao. I came to know about Jolene through Facebook. One of my friends posted her Facebook write-up on my WhatsApp account. Her name is Muriel. She is currently in Austria, but somehow she managed to get to know about Jolene through Facebook. And then I found out about her and I ended up on Jolene's doorstep. I was not sure what I would get here, but I saw cute little baby sitting on the chair, and I was wondering why she was sitting there. And she was not moving all the time I was there. She didn't get up to greet me, Little knowing that she was a special child. And then I was like taken aback because I had come basically for my daughter Hannah, who is autistic, and she needed occupational therapy. So I thought music therapy would help her. And then when I spoke to Jolene, I felt at ease, so much at ease, because she had just stopped her occupational therapy as her doctor had been on leave. So meeting Jolene was one of the best things that happened in my life, because I felt so much happy that Hannah would be in such good hands. I didn't know what she would do, how she would do, and what was music therapy, but I knew from the way Jolene spoke, a very confident person, a very talented person, that now I have seen her in the past 1 year and some 2 months since I am getting Hannah here. And I've seen the talent that she has and how she gets it across to her students. As I started with Hannah's therapy, I realized that she also was training students for vocals, keyboard and musical instruments. And I asked her whether he can get Hidden. Hidden is my eldest son. He is currently studying keyboards with Jolene, and I felt that Jolene could mold him into a better human being through her music, and that's the reason I got Hayden here. And the reason that we are still continuing Jolene is because Jolene is a very, very nice person, and I love Jolene so much. Very talented, and she is very good with my kids, and they are turning to be also very talented. So I wish Jolene all the best. Thank you.
I thank teacher for helping in my initial grade 1 and got a distinction of theory. Then of the electronic organ, I thank teacher. I thank teacher for getting a merit on the certificate. I thank teacher Jolene for helping in my theory homework and giving lot of care.
Good afternoon. My name is Selvan, and this is my son, Isaiah. We are from Kolva. Well, he's 20 years old. When he was born, I was very happy because he was a boy. Little did I know that he had some problems. And when the doctor told me that he was a Down syndrome, it really did break my heart. I was shattered. But gradually, the Lord gave me a lot of comfort and consolation. When we grew up, I did not know what to do to him. We put him to a special school, but there was nothing happening. Then we changed his school. Of course, they were professional teachers, but no one could really stoop to his level of understanding. And the days were going and years passed by. When I met a friend of mine who told me about a girl. Who was teaching this kind of children, because he had seen on a notice board, and so I was in search of her. But I had wrong information, so I couldn't get her until a friend of mine told me about her. And so I came to this place when I met this teacher. Her name is Jolene. When I met her, something really did click. She was different. She could understand. And when I spoke to her, she only decided that he could take up guitar lessons. And I was so very happy because at last I found somebody that would be able to teach him and understand him. And it so happened when I had a rapport with this teacher, I began to understand her. She had something special in her, something very special. And she herself did not understand that she had something special. And the Bible tells us very clearly, I seen love in her. The Bible says, the love of God has been poured into our hearts by the Holy Spirit. And I saw that love in her. Because that love really pulled Isaiah and pulled such children to her. These children just began to love her. And she really understood. Even I myself could not understand my son, even though I tried hard. But here was a teacher, here was a person who understood him and said that he has some talents and he can do something. And she wanted to exploit his talents. And that was really tremendous. So he started coming here to learn the guitar. Ever since he's been coming here, I've seen a change in him. There is something that he's looking forward to do something, to be somebody. And that gave me a lot of comfort and consolation. I really want to thank Jolene for being such a wonderful person, because it is a wonderful gift of God. As the Bible tells us in the Gospel of John chapter 3:27, unless God gives, nobody can have anything. And I do believe that all the talents and the gifts that Jolene has is come from God, and God has given her that talents. It is my humble prayer, it is my humble desire that God may use her in a mighty way in His vineyard, and also give her all her heartfelt desires. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Milagris Di Mello, and this is my son, Master Levi Di Mello. We are from Maina, Kurturi, and my son is schooling at Gujarati Samaj Educational School, a school for special children. The moment we say special children, we have a little feeling at the back of our hearts, thinking that special children are those children who are mentally disturbed. Some very badly, and some are almost normal. But these special children are really special, as I would say, because God has given them talent. Because every creation of God has given a talent, and we should know in which way they are special. Like my son, he is very talented in dancing. He is even better than me. He is very good in automobiles, with telephones, and with music also. I have tried to give him something in music when I sent him to some music teachers, but he was not been able to take anything from them because he would not cope up with the other children. I met teacher Jolene some years back, maybe 3 or 4 years back, and she was organizing a concert, and she had taken or brought some students from Gujarati Samaj school, and my son was one of them. When I saw her that day when they were practicing, how much she was talented, how much love she had for music, and how much she was eager to teach this type of children. And after that, a few months back, when I heard about teacher Jolene, that she was running a school by the name Blue Ocean Waves, and she wanted to train some children like these special children. And then when I met her, she was ready to help my son in teaching him music. And when I saw the love and patience, and through her experience, what she was teaching these special children, because I was a witness to every class of my son to see what she would teach and how much they would be able to pick up. And to be frank, I have seen my son picking up things with that love she was teaching. Recently, she had organized a concert, and my son also did a stage show with a guitar. He had a lot of confidence in him to stay in front of so many people with his guitar. And now, after all this, what I would say, that these children, we sometimes underestimate them. Even I thought what my son would be able to do. But it is only after we meet certain people that who through their experience and love can mold this type of children and try to teach them something what they have got in them. So we should never underestimate anybody, because everyone in this world or every creation has got something or the other, some talent or the other. It is only through the person whom we meet we can bring something out of the children, and teacher Jolene is one of them. I would like to thank her for all that love and care she has taken to train this type of children, and I ask Almighty God to bless every work of her and to give her good life, good health to continue this work of hers in future. I wish her all the best.
Hello friends, I am Gabriela and this is my son Rensley. We are from Benaulin, and Rensley started his music therapy from December 2015. Got to know about teacher Jolene from his school, that is Vidya Vikas, through his resource room teachers. Came to Jolene, met her, was very happy to meet her, and started Rensley's music therapy right away. Rensley was very happy to meet teacher Jolene, and he got used to her very fast, and we just loved coming over here. Only to tell him we are going for his music class, he would just get up and be ready. And he started, in fact his concentration level started improving a lot after his music therapy. And he started learning the keyboard, the guitar, even did a stage performance in teacher Jolene's concert. She's a very talented girl. Yeah, very talented, and God bless her in all the whatever she wants to do. And I would love to continue over here as long as I can. Thank you, teacher Jolene, and may God bless you always.
Hi, I'm Megan Fernandez, and I'm currently studying in Blue Ocean Waves for the past 2 months.
And I'm Desiree Fernandez, and I studied with teacher Jolene for a year.
We met teacher Jolene in Carmelite Monastery for the vocals class, and she's a really amazing person.
So, for the past year which I've been studying with teacher Jolene, I learned a lot of music, and I answered the grade 2 Trinity for keyboards and theory, and I got a distinction in practical and merit in theory. Through my experiences with teacher Jolene, I've seen that she's a very good teacher. She's very determined and puts a lot of effort in teaching her students.
Seeing that my sister had improved so much in her music in such a short period of time, that inspired me to go to teacher. That teacher Jolene is the way she teaches and the way she makes her students understand. I really wanted to learn my theory from her because no other teachers could teach me so well as she did. And only because just past 2 months, but I have already finished my book, Grade 1 Theory, and I have really understood a lot from whatever she has taught me. And through my experience of learning with her, she is a really very nice teacher, and you can understand anything. If you want to study, you can really study nicely with her. And she is really determined. You are really determined and a very hardworking teacher. Thank you, Teacher Jolene, for teaching me and helping me to study my music.
Thank you, Teacher
Thank you,
Jolene.
Teacher Jolene.
My name is Langford D'Souza. I study in Loyola High School. I was 13 years old when I first met Jolene at one Christmas play that had to be organized. When I was practicing for this play, I saw Teacher Jolene and I admired her talent in playing the keyboard and also singing. After the play was over, she made a proposal to me whether I wanted to learn music or not. I quickly said yes, because I've always had a dream to know what music is and to write down and understand it. From June, I started to go for classes for violin and also for theory. Teacher Jolene was very kind to me and used to help me in places where I found it difficult to learn. In my classes from June with Teacher Jolene, and wherever I used to find some difficulties or I was not able to learn it, Teacher Jolene used to help me. I sometimes missed my classes in which actually Teacher Jolene should have got angry at me, but she did not. She was quite patient and she was quite kind. We used to exchange jokes together and we used to laugh a lot more than playing the violin sometimes. I learned many of the pieces in the book which she gave me. I answered my practical exam, which I got a distinction in it, as you can see in this certificate for violin. And to answer my theory exam, Teacher Jolene used to force me to come to answer papers, and if I had said no, she would have been behind me all the time. And because of that, I got 98 out of 100, and this is my certificate of answering my theory exam. I'm very proud of Teacher Jolene, the way she has taught me music and made me get so good marks in theory as well as practical. The next part is about the concert that Teacher Jolene had organized. She had organized the concert after 3 years, and I was very lucky to find myself part of it. I used to come here for practices where I saw the whole house was full of kids. I was quite nervous because if I couldn't have played well in front of them, it would have become like a complete embarrassment of me. But it was not like that. Teacher Jolene always encouraged me. On the concert day, I played really very well according to my teacher. And playing on the stage reduced my fear of the audiences. And after the concert, we had some refreshments, some tea, some samosas. That was also quite well organized by Teacher Jolene. I noticed that some special children who used to come to Jolene to practice have performed really very well. Teacher Jolene encourages acceptance between them and the mainstream children. She also helps them to improve their concentration skills and confidence level. I'm very happy that there is someone to look after them. I would recommend all the viewers that whoever is interested in learning music, who are differently able, to kindly go and learn it from Teacher Jolene, because she is the best teacher that I know. In spite of her limitations, Teacher Jolene has been able to give her best. The results of this are a clear proof of it. Teacher Jolene are the best. I can't say anything more.
I'm Selma Pereira from Wellsound, presently living in Margao. It was started somewhere in August 2016 when one lady spoke to me and she said, "Why don't you put Winzia for voice training?" I did not have any idea what this was, but when I came to know about this place, I did not ask any questions, I did not ask anything. I simply put her for the classes, but within a couple of months, we noticed a lot of improvement in her. She was happy in the house and she would sing all the time. And then it was an open day. She studies in Vidya Vikas. When I met the class teacher, she too found an improvement in her, and she said how well she sings. I simply love the way she sings, she said. And I and I owe this all to teacher Jolene. I know how much trouble she's taken for her, how much interest she took in her, and she's been encouraging her. She also helped her to answer the initial grade. She scored a distinction. I know she's been patient with her all this while. And most importantly, I wish to thank teacher Jolene for giving my daughter an opportunity to participate in the concert. I don't see where else she could have got that opportunity, but she sang solo, and that put away her stage fear, I can say, because I noticed after that she could just take the mic and speak in front of an audience without any fear. I would recommend other parents to send their children. Also, my second daughter Vinalis joined. She too was given an opportunity to participate in the concert, and the concert I loved the most was could see the effort teacher Jolene put in behind every student. You could see each child doing their very best, and I wish teacher Jolene all the very best ahead. I thank her for bringing the best out of my children. Thank you, teacher Jolene.
This is when I got my distinction. My teacher guided me very nicely and very encouraging. Thank you, teacher.
Hi, I'm Helbona Fernandez. This is my son Sirius. Sirius showed a lot of interest in music and liking while he was just a toddler. So, just to enhance his liking towards music, we enrolled him to Blue Ocean Waves. And in a very short span of time, he showed a lot of improvement. Under the guidance of teacher Jolene Dias, who does a wonderful job. This teacher is very patient and very dedicated. Just last November, he answered his initial grade in vocals and he cleared his exam with a distinction. He has a certificate. Last month, this teacher and along with his students, they organized a gospel concert and they were given an opportunity to showcase their talent. Concert was organized by teacher Jolene Dias and her mom, Mrs. Gority. It was held at Ravindra Bhava in Margao. Thank you so much, teacher Jolene, for all the hard work you put in. Really thank you and God bless you and may you continue to be a blessing to others.
Saint Augustine once said, "Those who sing pray twice." Thank you, teacher Jolene, for helping me to sing and appreciate music. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Viviana Rodriguez from Colba. My son Vivian Rodriguez comes to this Blue Ocean Wave Institute where he teach music, instruments as well as vocals. My son actually goes for instrumental violin, but I thought like he should also go for vocal classes. So once I met her mother, Gority, who was my colleague in one of the schools. So she said, "Viliana, why don't you send your children to be trained in vocals to with my daughter Jolene?" So I thought for a moment and I said, yes, I have to send my children. I feel I can't sing. So I said I thought my children could sing. So I sent my son to this Blue Ocean Wave, and to tell you, within 6 months my son has picked up singing through the hard work of Jolene. He always used to come and practice at home because she is a very strict teacher and she sees that her students bring out the best talent which they have within them, and that is what Jolene has done. So I would say she is the best teacher in music because she is passionate about this music, and it would be nice if many more children come and bring out their talent through Jolene.
ocean waves and for vocal training, and I've secured distinction for grade 1 rock and pop vocals. And this is because of my teacher Jolene. She has encouraged me to do so, and she helps me in all the things, in my difficulties, in all my problems, and that's why I've got this certificate, which I've got distinction. Thank you.
I am Sophia and am currently taking classes for singing at Blue Ocean Waves. I have been a student of Blue Ocean Waves for almost a year now. I love music because it is something that I'm really passionate about. I have got a distinction in rock and pop vocals for grade 1 exams, all thanks to my teacher and her hard work and dedication. Music is a very powerful and very beautiful weapon that God has gifted, especially to teacher Jolene. She uses this power of hers to inspire and encourage people, especially those kids with special needs. For such kids, there is nothing much that they can enjoy and feel in this world. So teacher Jolene gives it to them, makes them enjoy things, and gives her all her love through the power of music. Teacher Jolene is very talented, hardworking, dedicated, very naughty and childish at times, but she is the best and very loving. So I would recommend anyone who would like to learn music, especially those with special needs, to join Blue Ocean Waves and experience all the scoldings, love, care and love of music through teacher Jolene at Blue Ocean Waves.
Hello everyone, I'm Juliet Perthes. I'm taking classes at Blue Ocean Waves, and teacher Jolene has encouraged me to take part in vocals, and I've done very great in it. I've learned a lot of things from her, sing nicely and all. She has been an inspiration for everyone. She teaches children with special needs, makes them love music, makes them sing better, makes them do instruments and all. I thank her for making me so good at music. She's a role model for me. She makes me scared at times. Scared at times, by singing, the face she makes. She's gorgeous. She makes us do our homework. Sometimes gives a lot. But she's the best teacher I've come across. She laughs with us, cracks jokes with us, and thank you.
Hi, this is Roy Mascarenas from Victoria. I'm taking singing lesson from Miss Jolene.
Teacher Jolene, you're the best.
I love you, teacher Jolene.
Sure, you're the best teacher that I've ever met.
Teacher, you're the best and I just love you.
Teacher, you rock.